righty. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
everybody.
I just had to update the streams, making sure that we go to, wanted to make sure that we went to Daily Motion. That's important. So we'll be there today. Thank you,
Good
Mr.
deal.
Carter, for coming in today and doing an interview with us. I'm sorry, not Mr. Carter. Preach, preach. That's the name that's
Yeah,
what you've been going by.
yeah, the last
Yeah.
time somebody called
And
me Mr. Carter in child support court, so I don't want to do that anymore.
oh, okay, no. No, we're not there yet. We're not there. We're not going there. I don't want to know about that. Thank you for coming on and looking debonair and sharp with your beard and hat and red. Red is
Yeah,
one of
thank
my
you.
favorite colors.
I just got through using my products in my beard line. The Dove's Fancy Hair partnered with a
Okay.
beard line with my wife. She developed a beard line with a beard balm. You put it on after cleansing your beard, and then the beard oil is what you put on for the pop and have that sheen afterwards. And it really keeps it from being real dry. So it's helped a lot of people that actually couldn't get that little connect right there,
Mm-hmm.
and it helps them also grow hair to get a connect. So it's been helpful. And also they go to dovesfancyhair.com, and we also have winch products too, human hair wigs, things like that, bundles, everything. So we got our hands on a lot
Oh,
of stuff.
yeah, that's amazing, actually. So, Sally, I'm sure those type of things. Hair is a big thing out here in I don't know, in the United States. What about it out there, Kunle? They hair is a thing out there, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The same thing. Quite so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know I'm,
And
yeah.
I'm looking at your hair. I think you might need to be one of our models.
I think so too. I think it's that time. I think I'm gonna have to contact Miss Dove, Dove's Fancy Hair, and work through it. Put in some conversations out there.
Definitely,
um,
definitely.
and and Mr. Conley,
Mm.
you're coming all the way from where? From Nigeria. Thank you for coming on and
Nigeria.
hosting this. He has some of our past
Thank
interviews
you
has
for
been
having
from,
me here.
yeah. Some of our past interviews has been from Malawi and Nigeria and
Yeah,
Rwanda and Ghana. We've been really blessed to be able to have him part of the show and thing as well. So thank
Yeah,
you,
and
thanks.
yeah, thank you. The last interview I did, the biggest I went was somebody from Birmingham, Alabama. So I appreciate you from all the way up over there in the motherland coming to show us some love.
Look, see, there you go. uh, okay, so your thing is comedy. You produce
Yes.
comedy. So let me ask you a question. I don't know. Seem like I've seen some of your shows, some of your skits, and even attended the Comedy Dream Team one of the TV shows in the audience,
Right.
and you guys were hilarious. I was just wondering, are they planned? Are they scripted too? Is it just like how they do the movies? How is it?
So
Is
so the
that a
comedy
secret?
dream team,
Ancient?
yes. So the comedy dream team was basically formed by me. I haven't been in comedy that long. I actually started off doing comedy as a dare. Went to a show one time. Somebody didn't show up. And if anybody wants to come up here and do some comedy, they can come up. I went up there, did 5 minutes, kind of just off the top of my head. Every few people laughed, and they asked me to come back. And from there, I started doing it. And so I started going, doing a few open mics and things. And I noticed that in a lot of the open mics, you can get bumped or you can't really get your time. And so you don't really know if you're going to be on or not. So it's hard for comedians to promote themselves. What I did by creating the Comedy Dream Team is provide a platform for up and coming comedians to basically be on the show and have a set place where they're going to be. That's why my shows are always packed out. And another thing I do is I allow the comedians to sell tickets and to keep all their money. Nobody's doing it. So I'm also teaching them how to promote their sales and make money for them.
Okay, so that's pretty good actually. So you don't get any of the finances from the ticket sales thing that they promote. So they have their own audience. What do? You give them
Right.
like a code or something?
Well,
You
I
give
have
them a
enough supporters of my own. So I mean I usually sell if a place holds 100 people, I usually sell 50 of the tickets anyway, just from my supporters. So, that'll put a couple of dollars in my pocket, but most of the money that I receive from it, I just feed back into, promoting it and trying to help other comedians establish themselves.
right. That's amazing that you do that though, because I mean, uh, you can't have actually laughing is like one of the best medicines. It's one of the best medicines. You can't beat anything better than that. Even comedy movies, TV shows and things are great. They're great. How long have
Right.
you been doing this, you say?
It's literally the
How
funny
long?
thing came up today is how on Facebook they have the then and now photos that'll come up.
Yeah. Right, right.
So it was weird. So one of the photos came up from the first show and on the then part, and then so I put one recently with the now, and it's literally just been a little over a year.
Oh wow. Okay. So you
I've been
kind of
doing
new
all
into it.
yeah, so I've gone to being on stand up one time to now promoting my own shows, doing my own shows, uh, getting nights at open mics at different, having new comedians. And I still attend the other open mics around the city because I'm always looking for new talent. A lot of the team members are, booked and working. So, we want to find new people that are funny and also always have kind of like a revolving door to this comedy dream team thing.
Right, right. Okay, so one question I forgot to ask you. I forgot to ask you. So when you did your first time, did you freeze up? What made you want to jump up there and just like say, okay, I'm gonna do this?
Well, I didn't freeze up and I wasn't nervous because I've been a DJ for years. I was on the radio back home in Memphis, Tennessee, on the first black radio station in the country, WDIA. So I was used to being in front of people, being on the mic and hosting. So I kind of was always, saying funny things and funny stories anyway. So when I went on there, um, I just basically, being a fan of comedy, kind of went up there and did some. And then after that, when I started actually doing shows, that's when I started putting in the work and actually writing down topics and things like that. And really forming jokes and working on the craft.
Okay. Well, what inspires your comedy? Like what where do you get your jokes? Or where do you even your
So
comedian?
literally, I literally think about just funny things that'll happen or something that'll happen, and I'll just find, you know, and
Okay.
that's the thing. Anything in life, you can find her in just about anything.
Yeah. Yeah, this
You
is
can find humor in even, yeah, even sick. I was in the hospital sick with COVID, about to die, and I just about that. That was a stressful time, but the routine about it turned out to be hilarious.
right, right. Wow. So do you think that that's a way that people that you deal with your stress, or maybe some of the comedians, the people that you met, that they deal with stress through comedy, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it works, right? And it loosens
You
the
know,
room.
like literally, people will say, you've heard comedians say that, they take their pain. And I think Kevin Hart had special laugh at my pain at one point. And it's so true. Like literally, if you take situations that have come in your life, but if you think about something about it, it's going to be something about that situation that turned out to be funny.
True. That could be true. if you think back. Usually not in the moment, but after the fact, you know.
Right.
Mhm.
That's true. That's true. I can see that. So were you going back to your school days? Were you the class clown?
Was that's probably why I had straight A conduct. Uh, back then, I'm they didn't have the drugs and stuff, clubs and things like that. Otherwise, I probably would have probably been on all of them. But I was always making people.
Okay, well that's good. That's amazing. Um, and making people laugh is always fun too. It's always good. Have you ever been in a crowd where people did not find it funny? Have you ever had comedians that was not funny?
I've had some on my shows that were new. That I did give a chance to that didn't necessarily weren't funny, but the good thing about my shows is most of them are my personal supporters. They know not to boo
Okay.
because otherwise they're going to. So they at least don't boo, show them some love. Give them a chance to get started. But me personally,
Right.
I haven't ever got booed. I'm waiting on the day. I know it's maybe
That's what
gonna come one day that they got booed or they bombed one time. Luckily, I hadn't done it yet. So knock on
well
wood.
that's
Let's keep that going. Yeah.
right. Not,
And right
but
now,
you
what we're doing, we're kind of expanding some stuff with the Comedy Dream Team as far as we're doing skits. So these skits
okay.
aren't scripted. It's more like we'll come up with a topic of what the skit's gonna be about, and then it's all
Hmm.
improv. So if you watch
Okay.
any of our skits, it's not like, oh, you were supposed to say this, you were supposed to say this. We literally just give this is the topic of what we're going to be doing the skit about. Everything is improv, and it's always one take. We never do like 2 and 3 takes, like, oh, let's do this. No, it has to be 100% organic, one take, put it out.
Okay. Okay. So whatever it is, it is. So that
That's
means
right.
that so whatever. So have you had any bloopers or anything in any of them?
No, because the thing is, the weird thing about the Dream Team is that
Mhm.
we feed so well off of each other. They're like the improv, and literally the improv was some stuff that I hadn't even thought about getting into. But with this group, with the Comedy Dream Team, we got Madam Shug, we got Derek Nicholson, uh, Ollie Shepard, Steph, uh, the young Seth Gray. All of those are on the Dream Team. And when we feed off each other
Okay.
so much, we all have their own individual platforms, but we all come together, the Dream Team, and we do these skits. And it's literally comedic humor, and we'll even include extra people that are in the skits, and they seem to come up and they'll say the funniest just outburst things
Mhm.
that they don't even realize are funny, but then we'll say something behind them to make them funny.
Okay. Okay. So do you have a specific set of comedians that stay with you? I know you say that you have like kind of a revolving thing, but do you have comedians on your shows that's always with you?
So the people I mentioned that are in the skits, that's the base of the Comedy Dream Team family. We've got
Oh,
she's our female comedian in the group. We have Yusef, Derek Nicholson.
mhm.
All three of those people I just mentioned perform a lot around the city, headline places, and I just appreciate like them for fooling with little me, my little thing with the Dream Team. And then we got a couple of new people that have gotten started. Ollie Shepard, they're doing a great coming up. They're 5 minutes to 10 minutes. They're really progressing.
Okay. Well, that's amazing. Well, I can't wait to play your skits. We'll be playing your skits on here after the show. We'll put the skits on so they'll be streaming on the same platforms that that we're streaming on right now, which is Twitch, Facebook, Facebook business page, Daily Motion, and YouTube. So everyone will be able to see them again, as well as on Roku and Amazon on Armani Red International. So it'll be on those as well, your skits.
Yeah, and
So everyone,
and I can't wait. I can't wait for everyone to watch. It's really funny. Everyone watched it, even on my YouTube channel, Pet Preach Comedy. The comedy specials on there about 34 minutes. You know, you miss to see it on there too, but everybody loves it so far. You know, of course, we're just still working to make it better and to get more practice in the craft. But we just thank everybody for it.
That's amazing. So where's your next show and when? Have you scheduled that yet? Or am I jumping the gun?
So we actually have a base that we do a show at every month. It's a hookah lounge here in Conyers, Georgia. It's called Azure Hookah Lounge. Real nice place. You've been to the place where we filmed the special.
I have.
And that's kind of our home base where we do a show there every month where everybody, because we wanted everybody to have one place where they know they can find us. And now what we're doing is each person that's in the Dream Team, they host different comedy nights throughout the city. And so now what we'll do, we'll go on each other's nights and we go and support and we do comedy on their particular night. So now they're getting their shows put on. So that was the whole thing, from the beginning to, kind of get them out of just, going from open mic to no, you can do your own show.
Right.
Like you can promote your own stuff. Like it's a gentleman that he's gone now, rest in peace, but Clarence Avant. Clarence Avant is known the Black Godfather. I always joke about it. I'm like, I understand, yeah, I'm funny too, but in this thing, I'm Clarence Avant. Right. I'm the one getting everything together.
You the man. You the man. Okay. Well, that is great. So do you have it already scheduled for your next show? Do you have your next show scheduled?
So the next show, what's happening right now is we got so much booked in May as far as the open mic 3D, because like literally we're like one night here at Stefan, one night at Shoes, one night we with Derek. I mean, so it's so many that we're really trying to establish that in May. So we're not going to do a per se Dream Team big show in there. But coming up in June, it'll be a big show. I'm having a birthday. We're celebrating my birthday, and we're going to have a celebrity comedy roast where they're going to be roasting me for my birthday, and we're going to have extra comedians and some of my celebrity friends throughout, the city, and even coming from Memphis and Florida and stuff like that to pay homage to the old man. And we're going to do a celebrity roast. But I told them, I said, you better get some good jokes in because when my turn comes up, I'm getting all y'all.
That's going to be hilarious. I can't wait. I hope that I'm invited. I hope we're invited. I would love to be there.
You already know you're gonna already be at the VIP table, so don't play.
Okay. Just checking. All right. Well, we would like to see if you can give us your social medias and things, so everyone will be able to keep up with all of your events and your comedy skits and things like that.
All right, so my YouTube channel is at Preach Comedy. The main place where I put my skits and specials and things like that. That's kind of my main place because you can kind of usually watch those on TV and go to YouTube streaming and watch those. So for me, being able to now, be part of Armani Red TV and get on Roku and Amazon, this thing is huge for me. So I'm just really, hoping for it to go to the next level. My Instagram is DTIHTA DJ Preach, DJ Preach. That's my Instagram. My Facebook, Stephen Preacher Work Harder. So
Okay.
that's kind of where you're doing a few little short things and just basically making rude little comments to piss everybody off.
So hey, would you mind us putting your all your comedy stuff on our website, Armani Entertainment Group dot online, so that we can also so if people are looking for your next shows and thing, then they'll be able to just go to the website and find the shows.
You can put it on any platform you want to put it on. Matter of fact, I'll give you some bootleg CDs you can go down to the gas station and sell at a comedy special if you want to do that.
What? I don't know about that. I don't know about the bootleg yet. Oh, okay. Well, we definitely appreciate you coming on the show and being part of here, being part of TV ARI Film Screening Lab. And it's definitely going
Thank you for having me on.
sure. And next time maybe we can interview some of your comedians as well, which would be dope. You know,
That would be
it'll be
great.
great
That would be great.
to have them.
I would like to,
Yeah,
if you need to be an interview on interviews, please let me know.
sure, sure. We'll be able to do that. I think here I can put on up to 6 people. So how many comedians do you have normally per show? How many comedians do you
Usually
normally?
5 to 6.
Okay, so that's perfect. That's about how many I can invite on here that I'll be inviting.
Right.
So we can maybe we can schedule another session.
Right. Now, right now, the tickets, I only charge $10 for the tickets. Okay. You better catch us now while we cheap.
Okay.
Okay. Because pretty
Right,
soon, the way this
exactly.
thing's going, we're gonna be down at State Farm Arena, and tickets gonna be a little bit more than that. So you can catch us right
Of
now.
course.
Be free. Hey, I was part of the initial. Like they say, I was there when they was building it from the mud. You can be part of that right
Right,
now.
right. Okay. Well, shoot, I think that everybody need to listen to that because I do see sooner or later you will be there. State Farm Arena, Fox Theater. I can see it coming for sure. Okay,
That's
well,
right. We all we're all the beautiful thing about the Dream Team is like we'll even like after shows we'll here to my club Masquerade Ultra Lounge and we'll have we have our own after parties and it's
okay.
where we bond. We really become not just business partners in comedy, but I've kind of become like a big brother to them all since I'm the oldest one. So
That's actually really nice. That's actually really nice. So you have an after party at Masquerades Ultra.
yeah, Masquerade Ultra Lounge right in Covington, Georgia.
Okay. Sound good. All right. Well, thank you for coming on. And we will see you soon. Be looking forward to your next show coming up. I'm going to post it on my website, Armani Entertainment Group online, ARMANI Entertainment Group online as well, so that we can keep up with all your events and things coming up. I'm definitely going to contact Fancy Dove's Hair.
Yeah,
And
doesfancyhair.com is the website
Doves, right.
for both women's and also for my beard line. I'm
Beer.
partnered up with. I am a brand ambassador for them, but it's all natural products for the men's beard.
Perfect. Perfect. And I can tell. Nice and
Yeah, yeah.
shade.
I try to be a little luxurious, put a little extra balm in the day because I
Right.
knew I was gonna be taking my school pictures.
Well, good job. It worked. It worked. It's a nice product. Very good product. And so Conley, is there anything you wanted to say before we
No,
go into the ending?
no, not quite yet. No, no, no. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been all right.
So I
Okay.
got a
Yeah, well
No,
done,
are
well
you
done,
ever in Atlanta?
Preach. Well done. Yeah.
Are you ever in?
Who,
Hello.
me?
I didn't get
No.
you.
Okay, so you got
Conley?
to promise me one thing when you
I
leave
think there's
Nigeria, if you
network
ever
issue or something.
visited,
Say it again. He didn't
I
hear
didn't
you.
get. Okay, the network issue. I didn't get you. Hello.
Say it
Hello.
again.
yeah, he's kind of cutting in and out
Hello.
on my end.
Yeah, over here too. He said
But Mo,
when you huh?
would you do me a favor? Would you let him know
Sure.
whenever if he ever comes to Atlanta, he has to party with me one night,
One night. Yes.
just one night. That's all I'm gonna be able to take.
Yes. I would tell Conley, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can
Oh,
hear you. It's clear. Very clear. Yeah.
okay. He said when you leave Nigeria, you have to party with him at least one night here in Atlanta.
Yeah. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Yeah. 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 That wouldn't be a bad idea. All right.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to that. Yeah. Did you hear
Or
me?
even or yes, he heard you.
I'll be
Or we
looking
could go
forward
on
to
a
that.
date to Nigeria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll definitely be ready for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
All righty, guys.
right.
Well, thanks for coming on. I'm
All
gonna
right.
close out
All right.
now. We're gonna go into the outro,
Okay,
and
yeah,
have a
and
great
we'll
yes. Please look for them. They'll be out shortly after this show. I'll be putting them on streaming.
all right.
All right.
Thanks
All
everybody
right.
for
Thank you
tuning
guys.
in. Love.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
In the outro. All right.